and welcome to the Lead News Network. I'm Gideon Larson.
And I'm Gideon Roper. 2 days ago, Representative Joseph and Representative Twilight Sparkle announced a bill that would allow miniature horses to be used as service animals.
As Representative Cecil said, these animals would undoubtedly be able to hold more emotional and physical weight than a service dog. He also explained that instead of creating new laws, horses would simply follow the same laws as service dogs, allowing a more smooth implementation.
If this bill passes, emotional support horses could be a reality. Let's hear what they had to say.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for joining us today. My name is Representative Joseph Cecil, and it is my privilege to share with you this new piece of legislation, this bill that we are introducing today, SB 298. A bill that would add miniature horses as legal service animals in the state of Michigan, also known as the My Little Service Pony Act. Good, reasonable, and sane people love dogs more than cats. And you may be wondering, why not stick with dogs? Ladies and gentlemen, the sergeants will remove you if there is another disturbance. Thank you. Many people are very sadly and tragically allergic to dogs. And that is truly a tragic loss for them. We should pray for these people.
To give you the main overview of the entire bill, the My Little Service Pony Bill will specifically allow miniature horses to be used the same as service dogs and will be allowed in the same buildings. Now, I don't know what you may have imagined when you first heard miniature service horse, but I know for me, it was a really, really short horse on a leash. And I was correct. That's it.
What are your initial thoughts about the My Little Service Pony Act?
How would it affect people in houses that are smaller, like small houses?
That's a good point. Like hobbit holes. What are we going to do about that?
Yeah, would they tear down walls to accommodate for the horses, or would the people have to move into entirely new buildings to accommodate for the horses?
Good point. But on a whole, do you think it's a good idea?
Well, it's going to depend on how much it costs compared to dogs. But it could be good if it costs less than dogs, like they say.
Right. At least for the normal-sized people.
True.
Why do you think this need is or is not real?
I believe this need is not real due to some few errors that the press has made. Number one, they have not mentioned how well a service animal would be if they were a horse. There is no scientific study that they have shown recently about this problem being even occurring. Secondly, we do not know if miniature horses are the only ideal option. Are there any other animals that could be used here? Thirdly, what would we do even about the transportation for these horses? Would it be more expensive than even regular show horses? If it's so, then that could mean a little bit more lobbying here. I personally do not know, but I would like to look into it more.
In Michigan, there are many repeat offenders, but they don't know how to integrate back into real life.
I've been to prison 3 times. Prison ain't teach me nothing.
Hey, get back.
Oh!
Many young teens are uneducated about the true horrific process of abortion.
Don't look at me. I just ate too much.
Retired veterans often have no way to support themselves.
I served in the army for years, but the government just threw me out with rats.
But Jill Martin stands for us.
The House of Representatives met at the Capitol yesterday to discuss their bills, having the chance to listen to arguments from lobbyists. They also voted on whether their bills would go to the House at large.
The senators did the same, debating, lobbying, and also finishing up the first drafts of their amendments.
I'm Isaac Cropsey with the Lead News Network. So could you tell us a little bit about this bill? Like, what is it and why is it so important?
My bill is important because it protects children who are medically defined as vulnerable children. So children with mental illnesses or physical disabilities, it protects them by sentencing their abuser to a longer sentence, and it helps them so that way they can get the justice that they deserve as someone who might not be able to ask for help in any other way.
So how do you guys feel like you did today during these committee meetings?
I feel like I did really good. I feel like my whole team did really good.
That's great. And how do you feel?
I feel like I did pretty good. I asked some good questions. I was able to defend my bill well. And I think really both sides did amazing. One thing that I learned is really just winning's not always the main goal. It's also just to build yourself up and to pursue excellence.
Self-confidence. You really want to be confident in your speech and in everything you do.
And then what sort of cases is this bill most often going to come up in?
This bill will come up in cases with children with disabilities, such as children who are mute, who get physically abused by their caretakers, and they will just be helped out through enforcement of the law.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Isaac Cropsey with the Lead News Network.
Breaking news! There has been a reported case of fox rabies on the SIU campus. Let's take a look at one of the cases.
I'm just itching to have a better educational system.
She's definitely infected. Let's go back to Dr. Danny, MD.
According to my studies, the only known cure is voting for Joel Fox.
Side effects of voting for Joel Fox include a balanced budget, better education, and support for pregnancy centers.
Joel Fox is the critter for you.
Looks like they all did really well.
Sure does. In other news, candidates stepped up to the starting line of a gubernatorial race earlier this week, setting up fundraisers, having press conferences, and advertising in the newspaper. They're off to a good start, but it's still up in the air about who will pull ahead.
On the topic of homeschooling, is there anything else you're planning to do in that area that you would like to talk about?
Yes. Do you guys want to answer? I can do it too if you want. So we're thinking as a regulation for homeschooling that it's a requirement for, we're going to make it highly encouraged and a requirement for homeschoolers to sign up for FAFSA prior to graduation. It's basically just a way for them to get financial aid, jumpstarting college. So like you would sign up for it and you can potentially get loans or even just money given by the government to help. There's already like a fund in place for this too, because public schoolers already use it.
So what does Teresa make of this apparent controversy?
She screwed up. She'd like to say that first and foremost. She got too passionate about trying to make the city better, and maybe she started focusing on it in the wrong ways. She started looking at, making the buildings better, making the city look better, and she forgot the human cost of all that. And after that, that is part of what got her to where she is today, why she is focusing so much on small businesses, because she saw how things can affect them and just how drastic it can be.
Yeah, she recognized the long-term benefits of building up the city and in the moment failed to realize how that affects people short-term, which is why she's so passionate right now about building up those small businesses in that community.
I guess I'll just get a small fry and free water again.
Really, man? How broke are you?
I'll take the whole menu.
How can you afford that?
I trust Van King with my finances, so I don't have to worry. Want anything else? It's on me.
Well, slap me on a penny and call me Abe Lincoln. It sounds like King really does care about his people.
I really do want that cha-ching. I'm a vote for Van King.
Good work, everyone. You got this.
That's it for today. I'm Gideon Roper.
And I'm Gideon Larson. And this is the Lead News Network.